Paul Greengrass has taken a real-life event and expanded it into both a riveting high-stakes thriller and a complex and layered drama. The film is anchored by two mesmerising performances, our special guest this evening, Mr. Tom Hanks, and newcomer Barkhad Abdi, who played two very different captains set on an irreversible collision course in which the shadowy hands of global economics steers both their ships. I'd like to acknowledge and thank the three producers of tonight's film, Scott Rudin, Dana Brunetti, and Michael DeLuca, and we welcome Dana and Michael here tonight. And before I introduce Paul Greengrass, I really do have to acknowledge that Tom Hanks has practically become a theme at this festival, the star of tonight's film and also of our closing night gala, the world premiere of Saving Mr. Banks, as well as the producer of Parkland, which screens in official competition. Next year, I think we're going to have to create a program category called Hanks. And now will you please join me in welcoming the director of tonight's film, Mr. Paul Greengrass.
Just like to introduce Tom. I've so wanted to work with him for so many years, and it was the experience is everything I could have hoped for and more, so I'd just like to bring him straight out, if I may. Shall I do a little bit? Yeah, go on, you go. Go on.
Most of our crew was from the fabulous British film industry. I know some of them are here. If you can, just stand up and give a quick wave. There you go. As well as many of our cast members were here. I saw some coming in. Stand up, take a quick wave. We're all, good news, we all survived a journey on the SS Paul Greengrass. That was, I would also like to extend my greetings from and on behalf of four gentlemen that when you see the movie, you will have one opinion of them, but I happen to know them as the pride of Minneapolis, Minnesota. I know them as Barkhad, Faisal, Mahat, and Barkhad. Four gentlemen that if they were the only Somalis you ever came across, you would have a great affection for that place and its people.
And seeing as we're at London, I would like to make special mention of the man I call the governor, Chris Carreras, my AD for 10 years. Awesome work. And the wonderful Barry Ackroyd, how he survived that experience, I'll never know. And I'd like to thank Elizabeth Cantillion from Sony, and Dana and Mike and Scott Rudin. And lastly, because I'm in London, I'm in my hometown, I'd like to thank my dad, who's somewhere up there, who one of the reasons I made this film is because it's about what they call in America the merchant marine, but we call in this country, or used to, it doesn't exist anymore, the merchant navy. They're the people who did tremendous work in the Second World War, and they haul the boxes that our livelihoods and prosperities depend on, and this is a story about one of those men who finds peril in the sea. So thank you very much, and Gargs, this is for you.
Did we stay?
I'm just going to ask you to be patient because our guests are staying with us to watch the film tonight, so we'll just take a minute to get them upstairs and then the film will hit the screen. Thank you so much.
Allow me.